Thumbs up from Charleston, West Virginia. Behind me is the state capitol. And in this video, I'm going to visit two iconic restaurants here in the Charleston area, both of which have been here a whole lot longer than I have. All right, let's go eat at two iconic restaurants that have been here in the Charleston area for over 175 years combined. Let's go. I'm standing outside of Leonoro's Spaghetti House. It's been a staple here in Charleston for over 110 years, first opening in 1915. I always remember coming here as a kid. It was a treat. I didn't get to come very often because it was pretty expensive, but I do know the few times that I did come, I absolutely loved it. The spaghetti and the pasta is amazing, but my favorite thing is the salad dressing. Wait till you see this. I wanted to get here when they first opened so there wouldn't be many people inside. It's just easier to film that way. But I've got the menu in front of me. I know I'm going to get the luncheon special. Let me show you what the menu looks like. As you can see, the menu is about as simple as it gets. I'm definitely going to get the luncheon special. I always thought it was the coolest thing coming here as a kid because it's literally like a little house. You walk up the steps right here to go to the restroom, the kitchen's back there. I just talked to one of the owners, Joe, whose parents and grandparents were the owners before him, obviously. Like I say, it's been here for over 110 years. Just amazing. All right, my salad has come out and it comes with their homemade spicy tomato. Like I said earlier in the video, growing up as a kid, I used to love this dressing. My dad worked up here in Charleston and he would come home and he'd bring home like a jar of this salad dressing. And so I just remember this from 50 years ago. Oh, and there's the bread. Yum. All right, take a look at this. Just a regular salad, but this dressing, I'm telling you. And there it is. I was talking to Joe, one of the owners, and he was saying that in 110 years, they've not changed their recipe at all. It's the same spaghetti sauce, same salad dressing, and you know, what's the old adage? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd say the salad was pretty good. Well, my spaghetti has arrived. Cannot wait to dive into this. I got the 2 meatballs. I may not be able to eat the whole thing. If not, I can take it with me, but I just can't wait. Wow. Just like I remember it from 45 years ago. So good. All right, appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Well, super successful trip to Leonoro's. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I'm so full, I couldn't even eat half of it. So now I've got a big bag to go. Plus I got a pint of spaghetti sauce and a pint of salad dressing as well. So looking forward to having that over the next few days at home. Little known fact, the West Virginia State Capitol Dome is 293 feet tall, which is 5 feet taller than the US Capitol in Washington, D.C. Honest Abe Lincoln. Thumbs up from Nitro, West Virginia. This is the town right across the river from the town that I grew up in. I'm here because I'm getting ready to go to a restaurant that I've eaten at for almost 50 years, and it's been there even longer than that. I'm also testing out my new microphone, and I'm going to see how it does. So that's kind of the reason why I'm making this short little video. I've got a few day trips planned coming up, and I want to make sure the microphone works. So hopefully it's working right now. This is the Hollyland Lark M2, and we'll see how it works in this video. If it sounds good, let me know in the comments below. This is the Nitro Hobby and Craft Center, and I remember coming here with my pawpaw once a week, it seems like, for his model railroad and his trains. I'm actually amazed that it's still here, to be honest with you. Not much going on here except for some antique shops, it looks like. And being that it's Easter Sunday, of course, everything is closed. There's some Star Wars antiques. Some He-Man. I'm standing out front of Diehl's restaurant. It's been here since 1960 and serves up American food. It's good home-style food. They have great big portions and it tastes amazing. I know when I was a kid, I used to not like it. I would rather go to McDonald's or Taco Bell or something like that. But as you get older, you realize what good food really is. So anytime I come in here to West Virginia to visit family, I always like coming here. So excited about this. I hate the sign's not on. As it turns out, the sign was off because they were closing early. It was Easter Sunday, and they didn't tell us they were closing early until we were leaving. Like I said earlier, this restaurant's been here since 1960, and they have all these decorations. I think some of the decorations may have been here since 1960 as well. We're lucky to be in here right now when it's not very crowded. It's actually Easter Sunday, and we're here at like 5 o'clock, so a lot of the Easter rush is already gone, and they actually close today at like 7, and so there's not many people here. Usually it's really crowded, especially we have a group of 10 people today, so sometimes it's hard to get a table. But I knew that when we were going to eat out today, I made the suggestion to come here because it's really good food. Check out these interesting tables. And of course right there we've got some bows for bow and arrows. Interesting light fixture. There's actually an arrow which makes up the light. And this is interesting. We've got some type of gun that makes the lamp for this table. So here is the menu.
Give you the placemats anymore.
They have really good ranch dressing. And they have this thing right here. It's this piece of paper for their specials, but it's literally the same thing every day, I think. I don't think it changes, because every time I've come here for the last 15 or 20 years, it's literally the exact same thing. But that's okay, because there's lots of good stuff on there. I don't know, maybe it is different each day. I'm not sure. The roast beef is phenomenal. Well, I was wrong. This daily menu that they have, it truly is a daily menu. It does change. A lot of the items on the menu stay on there all the time, but there are a few things that change. Like last time I was here, I didn't see sauerkraut and beef liver and onions, which I wouldn't get that anyway. What are some of the things you said sometimes different?
Salmon.
Oh, salmon. Okay, sometimes they have salmon patties, but apparently they don't have that today. It's amazing the variety of decorations they have in here. It really is. And like I say, some of it has been here, I don't think since 1960, but it's been here a long time. I know that. Look at this. All right, I've ordered, but there's some interesting facts that were on the back of the menu I want to point out. So, since 1960, now, these stats are probably at least 10 years old, because I saw this on the menu literally 10 years ago. But let's take a look at it. So, since 1960, they've peeled 5,250,000 pounds of potatoes, cooked over 495,000 pounds of pinto beans, made over 15,650,000 rolls, peeled over 860,000 pounds of apples, cooked over 3,340,000 pounds of beef, made 1,175,000 pounds of coleslaw, cut 2,150,000 pounds of lettuce, made over 3 million gallons of tea, made over 725 gallons of Thousand Island dressing, and one of my personal favorites, they've made over 1 million gallons of ranch dressing. Their ranch dressing is just amazing. I had to make sure I got a side salad so I'd have the ranch dressing, so just some interesting facts. This is the big deal. There's my roast beef. Every time I come here, I try to get something different, but it never works because I always end up going back to the roast beef. It's just so good. Finished dinner, obviously with an empty plate. It was pretty good. I did get a little bit to go, but not much. Overall, amazing. Another successful trip to Diehl's. Man, this place is good. Every time I come into West Virginia for more than 2 or 3 days and have the opportunity to come here, I never pass it up. It's so good. The food is homemade. Like I say, it's been here since 1960. So in order for some place to last that long, you know it's got to be good. Hope you've enjoyed this quick little video. If you have, give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. I've got a couple little road trips planned, so my next few videos will be from those road trips. And thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye.